here's all I'm a little bit concerned about when I start thinking about DeAndre Hopkins is just he's starting to get miles on the engine.
True.
You know,
that's true.
He's 29. He'll be 29 all year long. He plays so tough. He's been in the league since 2013. Not injury prone. Plays through injuries. He's played in his career. He's played in at least 15 games every single season.
Yeah.
So, I just wonder. I mean, like I said, I just wouldn't be surprised if he plays less than 15 games this year.
Yeah.
I bet he still plays 14. You know what I mean? I just think the way he plays as he's getting older, some of that young man strength that makes him able to play through injuries kind of, he's 1 year from 30, I mean, your body does start to change a little bit.
Yeah, I'll tell you the thing that I'm most concerned about, and you saw on the clip that we've been watching, the clips of all his targets. He's getting the ball thrown 8 to 10 yards downfield on the left side of the field, and his route tree is limited. Not that he has a limited route tree, but the route tree that he's running is limited. And not that you don't want catches. Catches are good, but he's not getting you those long touchdowns. He's not getting you a lot of touchdowns either. And so you're dependent on
6 touchdowns.
Yeah, 6 is not a lot, So you're dependent on him not getting hurt, and you notice he does like to go down to ground. It's fine, but he's got to do it with a quarterback who does like to scramble, but he's not being efficiently used by the coach. And I critique this because I loved AJ Brown's route tree, and they had a very similar stat line in a few games at the end of last year. But when you saw the targets that were spread around the field for AJ Brown, he was just more dynamic. He had more effectiveness being used, whereas all of Hopkins' targets were all to the left of the field, and they didn't go past 10 yards. And you just saw where that was in a rut. And so I really want to see more dynamics. And here's the truth. I don't think that he can take the lid off the top anymore. I don't think they have to respect him downfield. I think most of his catches are going to be in the flat underneath. And that's just a recipe to get banged up. So, I mean, I'm okay with it, but he's not. I'd rather have AJ Brown, just be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Just between you, me, and God, I love AJ Brown. So,
yeah. I don't know. So far in best ball, I have had a moment when I had to pick between them. And I did pick AJ Brown in that instance, but I think I would probably say it's safer to go D-Hop. For me, again, so my favorite players in the league, Derrick Henry, AJ Brown, DeAndre Hopkins. I mean, he's right, he's right there in my. I love Julio Jones too. I love DeAndre Hopkins, and I again, he's if he's around, take him. I think it's a safe. Right. Again, he's played in 15 games. He's played in 16. He's only played in 15 games 2 out of his 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8-year career. So he's played in 16 games 6 out of 8 years and 15 in the other 2. So
yeah,
he probably plays 15 games. I mean, maybe this is a year though he gets a little nicked up. The other thing is what you touched on is just the touchdown. Kyler Murray, he's a freaking ball hog when he gets down to the goal line. Like that guy, he is a menace, dude. He when they get down there, it's not Nuke's turn. He's just gonna scramble around and run it in. Like that's what they do, and it works great. Why wouldn't you do it? So I do see, what's going on that offense, and yeah, I mean that's his lowest touchdowns in 5 years.